A sexual assault on Marshall's campus and what one student is doing to protect herself.
Ranked 25th in the nation, can Marshall football rise to herd fan expectations this year?
Miley Cyrus, Doctor Who, and Marilyn Monroe all caught hanging around Marshall's campus. We'll introduce you to the traveling sales team that brought them here.
All this and more on this edition of MU Report.
From the W. Page Pitt School of Journalism and Mass Communications, your home for complete Marshall University news. You're watching MU Report.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the first edition of the Fall 2014 semester of MU Report. I'm Kayla Markham.
And I'm Tim Carrico. Students on Marshall's campus in Huntington are being vigilant after a sexual assault was reported in one of the dormitories. The ongoing investigation has students speaking out about how they're protecting themselves.
Wow, like at any moment that could be me. Like that could have been me.
Marshall University junior Soraya Callender is reacting to the news of a sexual assault that took place in this dorm August 20th, but was made public to the students 10 days after the crime occurred.
You expect that to happen at like a frat or a bar, this early on in the year, but no, that was in someone's room. That's really concerning to me.
To ease some of those concerns, Soraya tries to make the best decisions possible when she's spending time with a guy she may be interested in.
Well, like if I really don't know anyone or really don't know that guy, I'm not going to go up to his room. I'm not going to have him come to my room unless I have at least my roommate there with me.
On top of that, she also carries a pocket knife with her.
I didn't want to be defenseless. I wanted to have some way to protect myself.
While some students say they're still concerned about this situation, Marshall Police Chief Jim Terry says they have many different measures in place to keep students safe.
The Marshall's campus, is well lit. It's well groomed. It's a safe campus, as safe as we can make it. But there again, 98% of this falls back onto the students. They help us out. They call us when they see things.
The sexual assault investigation is still ongoing. As for Soraya, despite the incident, she says she feels pretty protected at the university.
8 out of 10 on the safety meter. And that's mostly because of my own safety precautions that I take. And also because, every so often you'll see a Marshall PD walking around. And that's really good to know that they're patrolling or doing whatever.
And Soraya is also taking a self-defense class this semester and has a cell phone app called Stay Safe that can help in case of a potential sexual assault. To contact MUPD in case of an emergency, call 304-696-HELP.
There are many safety precautions students are advised to follow on and off campus. Car break-ins are common around the campus area due to difficulty in charging suspects. MU Report's Morgan Wright looked into some precautions students are taking.
Smashed windows and picked locks seem to be getting more and more common both on and in areas surrounding Marshall University's campus. In campus parking lots and on the outskirts of campus, car break-ins have become a serious issue. Senior student Lizzie Dobeck lives in an apartment complex one street outside of Marshall's campus.
And I came home and saw it in the morning, and there was stuff everywhere. My visors were knocked down, my glove compartment was open, all my center console stuff was gone. I had a charger taken, I had an aux cord taken, I had a GPS taken.
Officer Terry of the Marshall University Police Department says the on-campus break-ins are declining due to camera use in parking lots, but other than that, there's not much they can do.
The car's usually in an isolated area. It's at night. It's a smash and grab type thing. We have been successful sometimes, but you really have to catch them in the act. You can't identify the change out of your car as coming from your vehicle unless they have something with a serial number on it or something of that nature in their possession, or we find that it's real hard to identify a car break-in suspect.
Terry says the safest places for students to park on campus are the parking garages on 3rd and 6th Avenue. For now, MUPD says to take extra precaution by making sure there are no valuable items visible in your car, rolling up your windows securely, and locking your doors at all times. Morgan Wright, MU Report.
All students are encouraged to file police reports with the Marshall Police Department if their car gets broken into.
Marshall students have a growing number of ways that they can travel to and from campus, as well as all around the city. MU Report's Haley Wade has more on the options.
Transportation can be one of the trickier subjects college students will deal with away from home. Paying for gas, a parking tag, and insurance are just some of the financial difficulties students run into. Due to the new construction at Marshall University, even on-campus parking is becoming more restricted. Luckily, there are several options available to Marshall students for cheap and reliable transportation. CEO of Tri-State Transit Authority Paul Davis is working on getting the word out about a new feature created just for college students.
This year we are offering a semester pass for Marshall University students along with other area college and university students. It's called the CU Pass. It's very convenient. We offer a lot of bus service, and especially, the new students at the Visual Arts Center downtown. Lots of bus service on 3rd and 5th Avenue that makes it very convenient for students to get to classes. We have lots of service out to the VA hospital for the pharmacy school and Marshall University's Med Center.
The buses also offer 25-cent transportation to students between 1st and 26th Street in Huntington while running on an hourly schedule. Daniel Belcher, Assistant Director of Facility Operations at the Marshall Rec Center, says they offer an eco-friendly way for students to get around.
The bike service is offered to any student that has an MUID, and all they have to do is come with their ID and check the bike out at our pro shop. You can check them out for the entire day. They start at 7:30 in the morning and they run till 7:30 p.m. that evening.
For those looking to travel a little farther, options such as Amtrak are available, traveling to multiple cities around the state daily for varying prices. Haley Wade, MU Report.
And Marshall students can feel safe even without a car, knowing that they have various ways to get to their destinations.
Herd fans seem to be coming into the fall 2014 football season with raised expectations. The fall semester brings an air of excitement to any campus, but this semester, students are especially excited for football season. Marshall's Thundering Herd was recently ranked in Sports Illustrated's top 25 preseason college football rankings, and every corner of campus is buzzing with support for the Herd. Senior Cameron Lyons says he thinks the attention to the team is well-deserved.
I think it's well overdue. I think Marshall's been on the map for a little while, but just because we're not in a major conference, no one wants to pay us any mind. But that's fine. We're going to prove it this year.
Sophomore Luke Cooley says he's been coming to Marshall football games all his life, but he's looking toward this season with special hopes.
But ever since I've been born and can remember going to games, this season I feel like everyone's more active, especially on campus, throughout the community. I feel like it'll be a good chance for Huntingtonians to come out to support the team.
Students throughout campus have been sporting Herd colors and purchasing merchandise to show support for the team. However, there's a certain social aspect the games bring to the student body as well.
I definitely plan to be tailgating, pep rallies, anything I can do to show support for the team.
Lyons speaks on behalf of his fellow Marshall fans.
We're all excited for the game. We're all excited to cheer on Herd. It's going to be a lot of fun.
The last time Marshall kicked off a season with an away win was in 1999. The Herd went undefeated that season, and fans are looking for a similar season this year. However, whether they win or lose, the fans' motto remains the same. We are Marshall. Kayla Marca, MU Report. Herd fans may purchase tickets for the game through the Marshall University Athletics Office on campus or online.
A housing freeze the first 2 weeks of the semester has some students pretty upset. We talked with Housing and Residence Life to find out why they enforced that freeze. Freshmen are matched up with random students so they can get to know more people. Housing and Residence Life says it's more important to get to know your roommate the first 2 weeks of the semester and work any issues out. Now, after the first 2 weeks of classes, students are allowed to make a request to move to a new room with a new roommate.
Herd fans now have another shopping choice when looking for their game day Kelly Green. MU Report's Jesse Starkey has more on the new Old Main Emporium boutique.
Marshall fans don't have to look far to find their Kelly Green this season. The new Old Main Emporium boutique in downtown Huntington has opened and is providing Marshall fans with plenty of Kelly Green to represent the Herd. Store owner of Old Main Emporium, Sarah Teal, says her and her co-worker worked in retail for years together and decided to open up a store with all things Marshall, from accessories and clothes to shoes and decorations. Their main goal is to provide a more fashionable approach to college attire.
We think we've got something a little bit different to offer. We've got some fashion and something you really won't find on campus or in some of the other stores in town. You can find a lot of sportswear and, shorts, things to exercise in, but here we've got stuff to wear to work, to party in, just We really like to concentrate on fashion.
She also says they spend a lot of time locating specific Marshall green to buy for their store.
We shop several different ways. We shop through licensed vendors that sell Marshall items. So Kelly's hard to find with them even because a lot of them don't produce it. We've actually found some new people to license that were willing to work with us and had Kelly fabric available. So we have some new licensees that haven't been seen in town before.
She says they hope to expand and provide stylish Marshall items for students and alumni.
Our plans for the future are just to keep expanding our line and to try to find more people to do more custom items and possibly to develop our own brand.
This new downtown business is providing the Huntington community with Kelly Green with a twist. Jesse Starkey, MU Report.
The old Main Emporium is located downtown on 4th Avenue, a short walk from Marshall's campus.
A company traveling across the country has made their annual stop at Marshall. MU Report's Rob Engel has more on the business that's been hanging around the Student Center.
From Miley to Marilyn to TV characters you love to hate, the poster sale at Marshall Student Center has something for nearly everyone. Students flock to the sale to sift through tables upon tables of huge poster catalogs. Many walked away with something to fill some empty wall space thanks to the Pennsylvania-based company Beyond the Wall. Employee Jeffrey Smith explains that crews of 2 people are sent to sites all across the U.S.
What we got going on here is basically we come to different colleges all across the country and we set up a poster sale for anywhere from like a couple of days to the whole week. And you guys get to come down and buy posters for all your new setup.
Whether shopping with a purpose or just browsing, students created a steady flow of business all week. Junior Billy Mullins agrees that the sale is a great way to decorate one's newly moved into apartment or dorm.
It's great because everybody gets here and they realize how blank their dorm room is with all the white walls and nothing on them. So I think it's a great way to make money.
Others just came out to spend time with friends.
Well, someone just bought me one for my birthday, so I didn't have to buy it myself.
Even members of Greek life came to help out, with a different fraternity or sorority volunteering each day. This is the kind of college community that Jeffrey likes seeing. It's his first year working for Beyond the Wall, and he says getting to travel to colleges across the country has been a rewarding as well as lucrative experience.
I like it a lot. So far it's been nothing but an adventure, getting to see all sorts of different people across the country and seeing how different colleges work and operate. We have hit some very high notes at colleges. We sell a lot of posters. It's been a lot of fun for me, getting to come out here and make money myself, so it's been a very enjoyable experience.
Jeffrey says some of his most popular include posters like this Doctor Who, as well as Lana Del Rey and Michael Jordan. He and his co-worker Fabian will continue their tour of colleges in Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. Rob Engel, MU Report.
Anyone that missed that sale can also purchase posters from Beyond the Wall online.
It's the eternal question for all soda drinkers: Coke or Pepsi? Marshall has made its decision. Out with Pepsi and in with Coke. The university is now officially a Coca-Cola university. But all you Mountain Dew lovers are in luck. There's still one Mountain Dew machine in the Student Center.
Yeah, as long as they've got Mountain Dew or Sprite, I think I can say I'm pretty happy about them still keeping some Mountain Dew on campus.
Oh, I'm definitely happy about the switch. I'm a big Coke Zero girl, so I'm happy about it.
And at least we still have pop here on campus because some of the public high schools, middle schools all around the state don't even get to have that. It's all juice and basically nothing with carbonation.
Yeah, that's a healthy choice, but I would rather have the liberty to have my caffeinated soda when I can.
Yeah.
Especially getting through these semesters and midterms. And that does it for the first edition of MU Report for this fall semester of 2014. I'm Kayla Markham.
And I'm Tim Carrico. We'll be back with you next week right here on West Virginia Public Broadcasting, actually 2 weeks from now on this West Virginia Public Broadcasting station. Thanks so much for watching and have a fantastic day.